this is going to be a difficult story. So a man murders his father, displays the remains online, all right? Puts it on YouTube, ironically. Put up the picture full mass. This is what you call depraved. 32-year-old Justin Mohn of Levittown, Pennsylvania, has been arrested after allegedly killing his father. He then displayed his father's decapitated head in a YouTube video while spouting off far right-wing conspiracy theories and railing against what he referred to as, quote, far left woke mobs, end quote. So he was taken into custody about 100 miles away from the crime scene on suspicion of first-degree murder, abuse of a corpse, and possessing an instrument of crime with intent. He has been denied bail. Let's put up the parents. Per public records, his father, Michael Mohn, on the left, may have been about 68 years of age. The suspect's mother, Denise, found her husband's body in the family's home, called the police around 7 p.m. on Tuesday. The father was a retired civil engineer who served with the Geo-Environmental Section of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Philadelphia District, 20 years. Middletown Township Police responded to the family on Upper Orchard Drive after receiving a call from Justin Mohn's mother. There, they found his father's decapitated head in a first-floor bathroom surrounded by a large amount of blood, according to the criminal complaint. There's more. Officers located Michael Mohn's head in a bedroom where it had been wrapped in a plastic bag and placed in a cooking pot. Police also found a machete and a large kitchen knife in a bathtub and bloody rubber gloves on the desk and in a trash can, the complaint said. This was a YouTube video, which was titled Mohn's Militia, Call to Arms for American Patriots. Mohn was seen wearing gloves, holding his father's head in a plastic bag. According to a transcript, Mohn can be heard saying, quote, "This is the head of Mike Mohn. He is now in hell for eternity. As a traitor to this country." The son said he was glad his father was dead. The victim's head had been in a cooking pot prior to its reveal in the video. The roughly 15-minute video was on YouTube for about 6 hours. 6 hours before they removed it from the platform. Vice News elaborated further on the video's rhetoric and Mohn's other activities. Here it is.
In the video, Mohn is heard repeating Christian scriptures and QAnon conspiracies while ranting about the failures of Joe Biden. He goes on a tirade against Black Lives Matter and LGBTQ+ movements while claiming that people saw him as a messiah, and also says that he'd be the best fit for president in 2024. Mohn, who's a self-proclaimed musical artist and author, has 7 books posted to his Amazon author page, including one called The Second Messiah, King of Earth, which is loosely based on his life. There are also several albums posted to his Spotify account, and the latest one is called Cold War Wastetown from 2021. That features songs like They Came for Justin Mohn, which has the lyrics, "He had no real dad." In another track titled Judge Kathy Toilet, he sings, "This is a woman's world, empowering only girls. Step on all the men, kill the cock and praise the hen."
Let me go to YouTube's statement. In a statement, a YouTube spokesperson said the video was taken down because of its strict policies prohibiting graphic violence and violent extremism. Our teams are closely tracking to remove any re-uploads of the video, the statement said. The video sharing site says it uses a combination of artificial intelligence, human moderators, et cetera. We kind of know the rules here. The combining of politics and religion. The individuals who are leading this charge in the conservative movement, that's exactly what they want. Because when you are able to successfully land in the mind of a human being that your politics is divinely inspired, they will no longer ask questions. They will no longer feel as if they need to challenge or be analytical or critically think. They accept the indoctrination as presented. And you can now give that mind anything you want to, and they will believe it. And so this emergence of politics and faith and church and radicalization is what you see before you. And this is an expression of it, obviously, based on the rhetoric from his own mouth before he committed this murder. Francesca, thoughts here?
It's just so wild that no one is held accountable for the exact things that you're saying. That no one on the right, no Tucker Carlson, no Marjorie Greene, whether you're on Fox, whether you're off Fox, whether you're in Congress, and you say the woke mob, the leftists, the Biden crime family, they're all doing it to score political points and get clicks and views. And then on the ground, in people's lives, in people's communities, they're being killed. This is, by my count, the third guy who's killed a member or all of his family members because he believed in QAnon conspiracy theories. Where do we talk about this? Who's actually doing this reporting? Do we just have to move on? Oh, okay, no, that's fine. No, we're just gonna keep going on. Oh, there's an election year. No one is held accountable for the amount of radicalized murderers that there are now in our communities because of the lies that they are spouting. I mean, look, like this man is crazy, clearly. But he's been led to this by massive propaganda. And so in some ways, I do feel for somebody who is so delusional and psychotic, because, apparently he was mad that he had student loans. It's like, well, Biden has been forgiving student loan debt, but none of his propagandists who speak to him will ever tell him that. So it's just, Doc, I lose my mind sometimes thinking about how we're just supposed to assume this knowledge and carry on like these people are not like a threat to their families and their communities.
Yeah, and it's like that where they used to say was a sleeper cell, right?
Right.
Where you don't know until it happens, and you're seeing this contextualized in the domestic sense in families all across America, and you never know until it happens.